Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 DIY Valentine's gifts for your significant other or boyfriend and girlfriend, or just for a friend if you guys want to do a get together and gift exchange. I think that would be so cute to do. I just always loved making personalized gifts because, you know, it's more personal and you put time into it, and I just think they're so wonderful to get. So I'm going to be showing you 3 easy ones. The first one being a canvas art, the second one being a canvas painting, and the third one, personalized mugs. So thank you so much for watching. Without any further ado, let's get started. So first you need a canvas, Mod Podge and a brush, a hot glue gun, embellishments, a pair of scissors, and of course a picture. So what I'm doing is I'm going to first take the Mod Podge and pour it all over my canvas, and make sure you douse all that good stuff. And I'm just fast forwarding through this part because it's not that interesting. You just want to evenly coat your canvas so that your picture would stick right onto your canvas and stick on it and look good. So now I'm putting the picture on top of my canvas after I let it dry for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to press it down so that it sticks extra well. So push it. Now I'm taking a pair of scissors. You can use a razor blade, but I'm scared of knives, so I'm taking the scissors and I'm just cutting off all the excess of the picture. I printed mine out with excess because it didn't fit on the canvas, but if yours does, then you don't have to do this. But you want to make sure it fits nice and perfectly. Now I'm taking the embellishments that I got from Michael's. They're actually little scrapbooking prongs that you put in your scrapbook pages. You can take any embellishment that you see at Michael's or anything you like that would make the picture look 3D. These were what I liked and what I wanted to do with them, so I'm just cutting off the prongs, removing them so I can actually glue them onto the picture. You might have to do the same with whatever you get, but whatever makes you happy so that it looks all 3D and cute. Now I'm taking the little hearts, they're little metal hearts, and I'm hot gluing them on to where I want it to be so that they're all 3D. And I'm making them into a little heart bubble that is floating away from the kiss. So you can glue it however you want or whatever you get. Just be creative. Don't burn yourself. Now I'm taking the Mod Podge and I'm going to pour it all over my picture again. And I know this looks really scary, but it dries matte, or at least mine dries matte with the matte finish. But whatever you get, it dries into that finish. And I'm just brushing it all over the picture so that it looks like a canvas picture. And whatever strokes you do, it will show up. So just be careful of that. But look how pretty it looks. And you let it dry for about 15 minutes and it looks like that. How cute is that? So for this one, you're going to need a canvas, a Sharpie, a deck of cards, and of course Mod Podge and a brush. So first I'm going to lie the king card from the deck of cards, preferably the one with the heart, center it so I know what to write. And I'm writing "you are the king of my heart," which is really punny. So just make sure you center it right so when you write it, you don't miss a word because you're off by how you spaced everything. So just make sure you space everything right. And now what I'm doing is just retracing what I have written because I want it extra dark and prominent. You could use acrylic paint for this, but I prefer Sharpie because the words are very hard to do in acrylic paint. With a Sharpie, it's just much easier and you can get the lettering sleeker. And I actually Mod Podged the card onto the board, but what I realized is the Mod Podge caused it to bend, so I would just recommend using a hot glue gun or E600, or what I'm using is a glue spray. And now you're finished, and you have such a cute and punny piece. I love it. So first you need a mug, an oil-based Sharpie, and you have to make sure you click the Sharpie a couple times to get the ink going since it's an oil-based. But what I'm writing is, I envy this cup that gets to kiss your sleepy lips awake every morning. And you can see I struggled a bit here. And you have to be really careful because it makes the ink come out all weird and it bunches. So just be careful when you're writing. It's not like a normal Sharpie, and you just have to get used to it. So this took me quite some time to get used to, actually, because I struggled a lot with the ink coming out and whatnot. And what I'm doing here is just retracing what I have already wrote because I just want it to be more dark. The first time I wrote it, I couldn't get it as dark. So the second time, I'm just retracing everything to make sure it looks good. And as you can see, I'm struggling again, yet again, struggling. The struggle is real. And what I actually did here is I took rubbing alcohol or hydrogen peroxide. You can actually remove the ink, and I rewrote morning since it got so crammed and ugly looking. But set your oven to 425 degrees, and the time length should be 30 minutes when you bake it, but you want to put it in while the oven is heating up. And now don't forget to set your timer to 30 minutes or you're going to overbake your mug. And now I finished. And there is your mug. So cute. So, so cute. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these projects turn out nothing but wonderful. And I hope your Valentine's Day is filled with chocolates and joy, whether you spend it with a significant other or not. Happy early Valentine's Day to everyone, and good luck. Mwah. Or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over.
I can just put a lot of effort into it. On my nose. So ignore that.
Today I'm going to be showing.